On one of the biggest nights in fashion, everyone is watching. The cameras, the outfits, the entrances that define the Met Gala. And when it comes to Hailey Bieber, expectations are always high. The look, the presence, the moment that turns into headlines within seconds. But while she stepped into that spotlight, someone else stepped away from it. Justin Bieber chose something completely different. No red carpet, no cameras, no spectacle. Instead, a quiet day in upstate New York, a small town, a slower pace, a space that feels far removed from everything the Met Gala represents. And that contrast is what makes this moment interesting. Because while one person becomes the center of attention, the other chooses distance, not out of absence, but out of intention. And that's where the story begins, because not every role is meant to be seen. Sometimes, support looks like silence. While Hailey Bieber prepared for one of the most visible moments of the year, Justin Bieber stayed grounded in something simpler. A weekend away, a moment of normalcy before everything shifted back into intensity. And that choice says something. Because in a world where visibility is constant, choosing to step back becomes rare. It becomes intentional. It becomes a different kind of presence. Not in front of the cameras, but behind the scenes. And this wasn't the only example. Even Timothée Chalamet chose a similar path. While the spotlight stayed on his partner, he spent the night elsewhere. A basketball game. A completely different energy. A completely different kind of focus. And that pattern reveals something deeper. Because sometimes, the strongest support isn't about sharing the moment. It's about allowing someone else to fully have it. And maybe that's what makes this story different. Because from the outside, it looks like absence. But in reality, it's presence in another form. Because not every relationship needs to be displayed to be real. Not every moment needs to be shared to matter. And not every partner needs to stand beside you to support you. Sometimes, support is giving space. Space to shine. Space to be seen. Space to own the moment completely. And that's exactly what happened here. While Hailey Bieber stepped into the spotlight, fully present, fully visible, the foundation behind that moment remained steady, quiet, unseen, but there. Because in the end, not all presence is loud. Not all support is visible. And not all stories are told from the same place. Sometimes, the most important role is the one no one notices. And that's what makes it real.